Hi friends. Sadly, families are torn apart when there's elder abuse, and in this matter it's no different. In this case, two brothers plundered hundreds of thousands of dollars while acting as POAs for their father, but a sister noticed. Let me share the details because elder abuse matters. This case comes from an email sent by the sister. 4 years ago, my parents were not doing well. Mom had severe dementia, and Dad had mild dementia and was just diagnosed with cancer. We 4 children talked about the situation and decided to move them into a senior's home. 2 of my brothers had the powers of attorney for both parents, and I trusted them completely. Mom passed away a year later, and then Dad's cancer really hit him. Within months, Dad qualified for hospice care. Amazingly and thankfully, the cancer treatments were quite successful and he stabilized several months later and then moved back to the residence. When visiting him around that time, I noticed a bank statement of his sitting on his dresser. Although I had no right to look at it, I decided to, and I was shocked to see a $50,000 withdrawal had been made from Dad's account. From then on, I began looking at all of Dad's bank statements. Dad was deemed cured of his cancer a few months later, and although he still suffers from dementia, his health is now stable. His bank account is not. From what I could tell, my brothers had taken about $600,000, which is about half of Dad's net worth, all within a few months. I emailed them to find out what was going on, but neither replied, no surprise. That left me with no choice but to contact local police, who after a short investigation told me that this was criminal and charges would result. When the district attorney's office reviewed the file, they said there wasn't a criminal case, as the POA document showed that the POAs can do what they want with my parents' money. Even though my brothers wrote checks to themselves and paid their personal bills from Dad's account, they told the authorities that the money was being invested for Dad and that Dad had approved it. Given my father's state of dementia and that he was in hospice during this time, he couldn't have approved anything. My brothers have not and will not provide any proof to me of the so-called investments they made on Dad's behalf. I've instructed my lawyer to continue working on the case at my own expense, and we have sent the DA further questions and await a response from her office regarding my concerns. How can this not be criminal? Don't trust family members to not steal your parents' money. That's my bottom line. Well, friends, this sister sure seems to have the right to be disgruntled. Her brothers are taking financial advantage of the rules listed in the POA and possibly may continue to do so until the accounts are drained or Dad passes away. Likely, the only issue they have is to ensure that there's enough money to keep their dad comfortable until he does pass. I know many power of attorney documents state that assets cannot be used for the personal use of the POA, but that does not stop the attorney from trying. In this case, it appears it was not stipulated clearly, so the district attorney didn't move forward immediately to stop the abuse. I'll be checking my POA document to make sure this can't happen. This matter also reminds me to reevaluate who I've chosen for my POAs. Are they of the highest integrity, or do they have a track record of some shadiness at times? I don't want to leave a legal mess and a family feud for my children to live with. What have you done to avoid power of attorney problems with your estate? Could there be a chance of financial elder abuse, given the way your POA is currently written? Do you think these brothers should be allowed to continue to plunder, or should the authorities find a way to get involved immediately? Let us know your thoughts, because elder abuse matters. Friends, our goal here is to share abuse cases so that you'll know that you are not alone when suffering from elder abuse. Many of our listeners have said it's therapeutic to hear other stories, but it also may be helpful to anonymously share your own story of abuse on this channel when you're ready. Just check the show notes below to find out how. And finally, please like and share these videos and subscribe now to grow the channel so that together we can reduce the abuse, because elder abuse matters. Please stay safe, seek help, and know that I am praying for you.